Hey guys, and welcome back to more Let's Play Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we infiltrated the pirate complex twice, each attempt resulting in death in this room, one room away from the save station. This episode, I'm trying to take a more cautious approach to this and defeat these space bars. I'm pretty sure I just have 2 left. And there's also a research I missed. By the way, opening that, I was just showing the space, the Shadow Trooper, Shadow Pirate logbook entry there, just because we missed that, so I just wanted to show that I did get that scan in case you were wondering. Where's the last guy? I think he's under here. You sneaky bugger. Okay. Yeah, so is that it? Please tell me that. Holy crap! No! Don't do this to me, bro! Bro, don't do this to me, man! No! Bro, don't! Oh man, I do not do well when I'm failing. Though I do well under pressure. There we go, we did it! Awesome. Yes, so, alright. Gotta catch my breath. There we go. This was activated upon defeating all of them. This will activate the holographic sequence, which is not actually activated. Maybe liar out of me. You have to activate that to activate it. But we have more research here. Phazon mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established, and terraforming of the Choza ruins is underway. Security systems are operational, and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Phendrana drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Decacycle is a unit of measurement of time, of course, obviously, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. I think one cycle might be a year, because like cycles around the sun. Those aren't any importance. Another one here. Scans of the spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a landmass at heading mark 40.08.02, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. So, they are pretty much taking over this whole planet here, as we know. I'm just trying to analyze what we're reading. You can probably already figure this out from me, not from me reading it or analyzing it or whatever. Anyway, let's just activate this thing and see what we got. We have another morph ball bomb slot. Morph slot. Excellent. Let's do it. Let's go over there and activate it, and there's another research, as I mentioned, I missed over there, but I just want to get up here so I can save before I do that, because the spice pirates do indeed respawn when you only leave by 1 room away, which is weird, because normally you did take the 2 room away rule, like I explained to Jethro Tex in that one video. That's a common concept, is the 2 rooms away rule, because it worked in Luigi's Mansion, because like they have the room adjacent is like the peripheral room being loaded in the memory, because it needs to be at the ready if you're going to enter that, but 2 rooms away they don't load that like at the same time, because you don't need it immediately. So yeah, that's about as much as I know. I don't know nearly as much as say Sugar Conroy would know about all this technicality. And the cat's coming near again. Don't draw near, because he interrupted like last recording as well. Anyway, so now we're going to be able to use the spinner, because you didn't see it in the failed recording. But yeah, just spinning these with your boost ball, and you can do that. So the failed recording actually had Trevor here for the first time since I got rid of all the videos where he was my primary predominant partner, and here we have a projection of this solar system. and scan these planets to put them in your research. This one is Planet Zebes. If you had played any other games in the Metroid series, you would know that Planet Zebes was indeed the space pirate homeworld, and Samus did visit there before in the timeline. The profile. Planet's crust is primarily earthic ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. A class 19 planet, Zebes is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. Maybe it's not the homeworld, it's just the base or something, I don't know. I've never actually played those games. I want to, but I don't have access, really. This one over here is Talon 4, the one we're on right now. Profile. Ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. It's because they sometimes use the term years and sometimes cycles in this game. So I don't know, it kind of makes me doubt that they are the same thing. And these other ones, you don't actually go to your logbook, but they're kind of interesting. This is, what was it? Let me just get that again. Twin tabula. The planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain native to twin tabula. In the early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death. Another planet here. Planet Bilium. Sounds like some sort of internal organ or something. Profile Quarantine. Atmosphere. Sorry, let me try that again. Profile Quarantine! Atmosphere is rife with minerals. Mineralis, sentient, gaseous, global exterminator virus. I screw everything up, and everyone dies. It's not very pretty. Planet Dormine 2. Planet an uninhabitable wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheavals. Is that pretty much it? We can't scan the sun. I think that's it. Yeah, I think so. Alright. That's good. Now we just want to head up to the top of this room so we can get the save station and save. And I also saw during that cutscene there's actually an item up there. It looked a bit like a missile, but I can tell you it was not a missile expansion. And if you put a coin in the second machine, you would get the bonus accuracy package. No, I'm just kidding. This is a Jeff Dunham reference, by the way. Alright, here we are in this save station. First off, I'm not going to turn around to see what that is, because I'm just going to build the tension. Plus, I just mainly really want to save, because, yeah. It needs to happen. Because I know my luck, my low health, I'm just going to set foot up there, and I'm just going to randomly die by tripping and falling right on, I don't know, the hologram. The hologram would kill me because I fell on it too hard. Because that's how much sense it would make. I wouldn't trust my luck with, and never mind, I wasn't paying attention. I thought it looked like a missile. It's a super missile, but it's not actually a missile icon. So, my bad. But let's just grab it and see what it can do for us. Super missile acquired. This powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the power beam, press and hold A to charge, then press Y to fire. Additional download data, whatever, screwed up. So yeah, let's test out this bad boy, shall we? Charge the power beam, press Y to unleash it. Boom. Sweet. Looks like it didn't quite reach the other end of the room, because if it had hit the door, it would have unlocked it, but, you know. Yeah, anyway, let's just head back to get the missing scan before I forget. Yeah, if you try doing that type of thing with the wave beam, it won't actually work the same way. There's a reason they specified it to be on power beam, because I'm pressing Y right now, it's not doing anything. There's a reason for that, which we'll find out later. But yes, let's just save that for later times. Oh, hang on. Oh, and there's a dude. Yeah, just need to check really quick, because it just occurred to me, because I'm so slow at realizing this. Hey, no. Hello, sir? Hello? Where is it? Oh, duh, beam combo. We have, yeah, no. Yeah, super missile. See, look at that. Now that we have that, we can destroy, cordite! Yes, we have seen many things that made of cordite, and we can now destroy them, including one thing I mentioned in the last episode right over here. So we'll be going back to get that on the way to get this missing scan anyway, so looks like it all works out. God, I'm getting my ass handed to me. God, I'm so glad I saved. Oh my goodness. Floor door, open up. Let me go inside of you. Hello? Floor door? I'm dancing on you to make you open. Yeah, see, everyone responds here. I was kind of surprised to see that when I was trying to head back. Whoa, that's cool. Yeah, because right before starting this episode, I tried to, like, clear every room before that when I died and see if I could, like, go back and save, but no. Because they were all back, so I was like, okay, not going that way. Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Phendrana Drifts region of Talon 4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroids sluggish and easy to control, even those well into phase-on infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved no! What's wrong with me? Oh my goodness. Some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue, as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. You'd think that the ice would be affecting me too because of the cold, but no, it's not actually that cold. I'm just being weird for no reason. Our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to phase-on appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that, given enough exposure to phase-on, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. So they make mention of Metroids as being one of the most important of their test subject, these bioengineering experiments. The namesake creature of this game, familiar to those of you who have played this game as well as previous game titles in the series, but we haven't actually encountered Metroids yet in this game. So, we may find out more about that later because they can be quite important to the storyline. And let's just switch to our stuff really quick and get this, and get the missile expansion as we know is right in there, and get the hell out of here. As long as I have all this research around here, don't want to miss anything. Do not want to miss this. I mean, it's not completely missable because it'll always be here and you can always come back, but still, like, this is deep in here and I do not want to have to come back in here to get this later, I'm telling you. Alright, that's that. So, let's get our asses back to the save right away, because I lost almost 5 tanks from these 2 rooms. Like, seriously, and power beam. Alright, while I'm in power beam, let's just try this. 360! Oh, wow. Wow, I double jump and I couldn't even make a 360. Whoa, whoa! Fudge! Nuggets! Okay, back to the save station. I just off-screened that again, and as you can see, they got me way down to almost dead again. But, yeah. There we go. I've actually lost track of how many deaths that is by this point. But anyways, that whole 360 thing, I was gonna go on this rant about, like, Call of Duty because I don't know why. It's just for some reason I feel like it, because I want to express this opinion. Just like many of you in the Nintendo LP community, we are of the belief that Call of Duty is really just not. It's not a game, really. Like a lot of us believe that it's just not acceptable to be. Like it just doesn't compare. Like I mean, seriously, there's no content with it, is what we all think, right? I mean. The only thing about it is, like, sure, maybe it's, like, a little fun and addictive, that's the only quality of it, but there's no other content in it. And, but I just want to say a little something about that, just for no reason, is that I think the only point, really, of Call of Duty is just that they go with the old morals, the old, values of video games that they used to have in the old times, where it's just about fun and not so much about what it is today, about all the storyline and the depth and whatnot, so I apologize for that being a very stupid debate point, but, you know, as I say, I'd have to apologize after I make the mistake, because I knew it was going to suck, but oh well. That's done and done with, and Dunny, dunny, dun. We have more space pirates here, and locked doors, but not too big of an issue. They should be easy to take down. There seem to be only 2 of them, or something, and they're not very skilled in battle. They barely scratch me, and I have health pickups. So this, okay, there may be 3 of them, but that's it. So, yeah, this should be a piece of cake. Piece of cake. Wait, are there more of them? There are more of them, aren't there? Aren't they? There'll be space pirates and them that are outdoors, because we're outdoors now, I forgot to mention, but you can see that, can't you? Oh, what do we have here? We have more reinforcements, more arrow troopers, as we've seen, just like at that crashed frigate site back on Towerlon Overworld. And look at that, they almost took down a whole tank. Jeez, hard mode. How hard are you? So hard. Bad dad. I don't know. Yeah, so there's one more thing. I promise the last thing, last time, I swear. One more thing I forgot to mention in the end of the last episode about that whole thing. Like, I mentioned the contrast. Just one more thing, I promise, the last thing. Is the fact that fulfillment comes from solving problems of the world and our own lives and whatnot. So, see, if you think about it this way, if you think of a perfect world where there are no problems, that world would be obviously be very boring, like, at first glance. Wow, really devastating. Do not get comboed like I did. That's not very good. I just need to check one more time. These are not arrow troopers, by the way. They're flying pirates, because they're called arrow troopers, I think, in other games. But, yeah. See, for example, but this whole, let me just skip right to the point. The whole problem-solving thing, I mean, just think about it, like, for example, fulfillment in your life, maybe, okay, one example, maybe not that deep as other things, but financial, success, whatnot. Let's see, a lot of people, okay, let me show you, give me an example of the food industry. A lot of people get success in the food industry by giving people food. In a perfect world, no one would need constant maintenance of their bodies by feeding themselves food, therefore no one would get money by solving that problem on a daily basis. No one would get any income from the entertainment business industry if people were capable of never getting bored. If boredom was not a problem, if they did not need the whole entertainment thing, you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, while the strictest definition of a perfect world may mean the most strictly positive aspect of, like, all aspects or whatever. I'm losing my words today. And there's a thing over here again, extreme heat, we might need for later, but that's not for now. Yes, so we'll come back to that later. So while in the most strictest of definitions of perfect might not be so. Sorry, let me try that again. So while our world isn't actually, in the strictest definition, perfect, I can tell you right now, with all its flaws, that does indeed make it ideal. Because flaws are really what make the world. It kind of goes with that whole contrast thing, is that you want problems so you can solve them and get that contrast, get the fulfillment, and be happy. And as a good example, I now feel fulfilled for having gotten that out, and now that should conclude this week's. Actually, this is Upload Monday, so all the recent things I want to talk about randomly in my life. Now we can focus on the game at hand. And speaking of which, we have another pirate data. The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zebes, Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force. A job he will certainly relish. So, as I neglected to mention because I actually forgot, the space pirates were the ones who created Ridley, or Meta Ridley, as we should. Of course, as we just mentioned, we shall refer to him in this game. Meta Ridley. More dangerous and badass than ever before. Initial transfer of Metroids to Talon 4 research facilities has been completed. 3 were terminated in an incident. You know what? I screw up every single one. I'm just gonna stop addressing it because it's a given. It's a constant. That's gonna happen every single time. I apologize for it, but whatever. 3 were terminated in an incident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial phazon infusion testing is underway. Cat, go away, please. Yeah, you can just kind of, yeah. We are eager to observe the effects of phazon and Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by phazon sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. This area is... Oh! Nice! 50% of logbook scans downloaded. If that were my first time doing that on this memory card, then that would have unlocked, I believe, Image Gallery 1, which I will be showing you guys at the end of this LP in a bonus video. And here we have our first encounter with the Metroid.